Are your students' ECR writing response taking too much time? Don't worry, I'm here to help you streamline the process. Hey, I'm Angela, the teacher behind Custom Classroom by Angela. Let's face it, students can't spend hours perfecting their ECR. If we consider a scenario where a student has about 3 hours for their STAAR test, they ideally should allocate only about 35 minutes to their ECR response. Finding this balance is key, meeting the rubric expectations without overwhelming students. But what consists of a sufficient score? If a student earns 3 points out of the 5 on the rubric, resulting in a total of 6 out of 10 points on their ECR, they're positioned quite well. Now let's dive into what the rubric truly entails and explore some examples that achieved 3 points. The first part is a clear controlling idea or central idea. The response must directly answer the question without veering off topic. Within the organizational structure, students need to include an introduction and conclusion. Nowhere does it say these have to be a full paragraph. It could be a sentence. Stay focused and use transition words. Text-based evidence is important. They must support their central idea with relevant evidence from the text, whether it's directly quoted or paraphrased, and they need to clearly explain these connections. They should not veer off topic and add personal stories. Their expression needs to be effective too. Every sentence should serve a purpose and convey the message clearly. Additionally, students must demonstrate consistent commands of conventions with minimal errors in sentence construction, punctuation, capitalization, grammar, and spelling, making sure that their writing is easy to read. It's helpful if we connect this rubric and its components to an actual example of the ECR prompt. By comparing this to this checklist, which I have a link in the description for a free copy if you'd like one, students can then assess themselves against these key criteria while they're actually at the testing day. It'll keep them on the right track. Now let's examine a few examples from different grade levels. This fourth grade example, while extremely basic, received 3 points because they included their controlling idea or central idea. And even though they didn't follow it up with the other components, they demonstrated a consistent command of their language. This seventh grade example also got 3 points. Despite its lack of developing the actual controlling idea, it is there with minimal evidence, and they also show a strong command of conventions. So as we can see, the ECR doesn't have to be daunting. Students just need to understand what's required, answer the question, provide evidence, explain. While teaching writing strategies like races is valuable and important, implementing should be manageable and efficient for the situation and the time constraints students face. Initially, when we introduce these strategies to our students, the process will be lengthy. However, as we approach testing day and go throughout the year, it's critical that we directly teach students how to streamline these processes efficiently and condense them down to a shorter time frame. So in conclusion, simplifying the ECR process is about finding the balance between meeting the rubric expectations and managing their time effectively. By breaking down the requirements, providing examples, and promoting efficient strategies, we can empower our students to tackle the ECR writing with confidence. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about understanding the effective communication. Good luck and happy writing.